Hi, Andrew Cooper, Advice for Living Financial Planning, normally of Diamond Creek, but still calling you from Rosanna. It's been a couple of weeks since I did a video and I had a shower and a shave and put on a clean shirt today, so I thought, well, why waste it? So the reason I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks is that there wasn't a lot really to say. There wasn't much, there didn't seem to be a lot to report on, and I didn't want to keep bombarding people with videos if there was really nothing much to say. Given that it's been a couple of weeks, the sort of things to report are that the Australian share market, along with most share markets around the world, continues to recover some of their the losses. The Australian share market, for example, has recovered nearly half of what it lost in the March drop, so that's good. It's gradually coming back. The other thing that's very good is that there is another index which is called the volatility index, or the VIX index. And what that measures how much sort of up and down there is in the market on a daily basis. And the great thing is that index is down. So that means there's a lot less uncertainty in the market, and that's good. So markets still go up and down, but there's a measure of it. So from that point of view, that's good. The next issue is, of course, how things have been performing. As I say, the share market is back nearly half of what it lost, up to about 5,500. Which is good. And of course, the other thing is that fixed interest, so bonds, most of you have got fixed interest in your portfolios, so that those bonds have been performing quite well. Normally there's a bit of a sort of, if shares are down, bonds are up and so forth. And so they have done, even though cash rates are very, very low and bonds generally haven't done all that well, they have in this case at least provided some sort of a buffer against the drop in share prices. So that's been good. The next issue, of course, is how are we going to come out of it? Is there any indications of that? There are, of course, at the moment, as many of you would know, 1,000 theories about what's going to happen when this lockdown finishes and people get back to work and all of those sort of things. I suppose my reading of it is that Australia will probably perform better than most countries, I would have said. The big thing for us, of course, is that when this lockdown started, the Australian economy wasn't in debt. So that's a good thing. Whereas, of course, America, UK, Europe were very much so. So it will take them longer. Australia, on the other hand, should recover. The indications are should recover reasonably well. I expect it will be a fairly gradual recovery, particularly, again, relating to the share market, because, of course, at the moment, share prices are down, and it's not and although there has been a level of panic, part of it is because a lot of those companies aren't actually producing anything at the moment. So, of course, their shares are inherently worth less. Now, as people go back to work and they start doing things, value will start pumping into those companies, and of course, logically, their share prices should go up. A simple example is, say, Qantas. I mean, Qantas shares have dropped, not surprisingly, because they're not flying anywhere. Once they get back into the air and they start generating income and dividends and that sort of thing, obviously you would expect their share price will go up. What will inevitably happen is, of course, the market will overreact, as it always does. As I've said many times, it reacts too fast both ways. It drops too far and it goes up too quickly. So it will probably overreact, but in a way that will be good. We'll get some confidence pumped back into the market. So from that point of view, as I say, we wait and see, but time will, as I say, we'll just have to wait and see what goes on with this. That's about it from the, in terms of rebalances, for most people, what's that mean for your portfolios? For most people, when we're looking to do reviews during this period, for most people, you're in the right funds already, and so it's just a matter of hold and wait this thing out. For some of you, there are some funds where we haven't been happy with the performance, and there's been a couple of rebalances we've done, and there'll be some more to come where we do actually do a bit of a switch out of one fund and into another. There's been a couple that haven't performed as well as they ought. Typically what they've done, though, is they haven't gone as well on the way up, but as a result, they've cushioned some of the fall on the way down, which is good. But when the recovery comes, we're not confident that they will recover quickly. So we're swapping some of those out into funds that we think will recover better. For some of you, though, if we don't think that opportunity exists, we won't be doing that. Final thing I just wanted to say is, in terms of our office, as I say, we're still working from home, but we are looking to go back in the next couple of weeks. And for any of you coming to our office, we will be we will actually be in a different location. We are staying in the same building. Can I just say we are in the same building on the same floor, but we are moving to a different location. So when you come up to the top of the stairs and start to walk down the hallway, we will be the first door on the left. So there were accountants there. They've reduced their space substantially, and we've taken the opportunity to grab that because it's in a because it's a more regular size space, and it has a separate meeting room. So we're pleased about that. We're still finalising that. If any of you visit the office in the next week or so, I'm afraid it's a bit chaotic because there's furniture and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, but that's our story. So we'll be there in the next, we're expecting to be back in the next few weeks. So you can have face-to-face meetings if you want, or we're still available for video meetings. That's about it. That's nearly 6 minutes. So again, any questions, do please give us a call. But again, my message remains, don't panic. Have a great day. Bye.